How's it going, world? JGamersF6 here, back with another video. Today we are playing Pokemon Platinum once again. Last time we left off, we defeated the gym leader. In this episode, we are going to be traveling over this way to the Valor Lakefront. First we'll fly into Pistol City and then bike our way over to investigate the large explosion we heard at the end of last episode. And probably next episode we'll probably head back to Pistol City again to check out the marshlands, the Great Marsh. Since I do imagine there's going to be a few Pokemon we need to catch in there. But for now, we have an explosion to investigate. That wasn't a very good guard there. That was a bad guard there as well. Yeah. I surfed the Galactic Bomb. Its blast force was phenomenal. And okay, if I at least one of the grunts here. Another one Pokemon to Golbat. Thankfully a Shredder out front. Sandstorm. Alright. Dragon Claw. I did a decent bit. Alright, the Golbat still does fight there. One more Dragon Claw should do it. And Trezquil no 42. And we continue on into here. Valor Cavern. The mission is proceeding without a hitch. The boss should be pleased. Everything's for everyone, for the good of Team Galactic. I recognize your face. You're the child who raided the Team Galactic building in Eternator. Jupiter should be ashamed of herself being beaten by a child, but anything and everything that opposes Team Galactic must be crushed, and the very thought of opposition will not be tolerated. They go back up front. I'll just go straight for Dragon Claw. That's a free Pokemon. Well, my Dragon Claw should do it. Unfortunately, it didn't. I'll quickly swap out in a flash. There we go. Thunder Fang. He's hoping a second Pokemon's like a Murkrow or something. Toxicroak. I'll swap out an Raptor for that. We'll go Aerial Ace. Alright. It's hoping it doesn't do too much. Alright, did a decent amount, but I really should finish it off. There we go. Alright, and a Bronzor will send out an Inferno to finish it off. Flame Wheel. I die in defense. That's not going to help it against Ember. There we go. Inferno go level 42. Defeated Commander Saturn. You, my friend, are tough. Guy, even a commander, only managed to buy us time, but that's fine. A child like you will never be able to stem the flow of time. Team Blackleg will get all 3 legendary Pokemon to the lakes. With the power, we'll create an entirely new universe. By now, Mars should have already captured the Pokemon Lake Verity. And so I guess in that case we'll fly towards Lake Verity then. I'll also fly to Sand Gym Town to heal up at the Pokemon Center. Alright, we're back in Sand Gym Town now. I'll have a Route 201, jump down here. Verity Lakefront. Professor Rowan. Ah, Brady, what timing. Those Team Galactic scoundrels are after legendary Pokemon. You've got to help Dawn. I'll fight these two. It's a mission to stall you, sorry but a good job. In order for us to bring peace to the world, we must control it. Alright, Kroger and Glameow. We'll go for Dig against the Krogunk and Crunch against the Glameow. I took it down to 1 hit. Thankfully my bottom's not going to do much. Alright, go for another Crunch against the Golbat this time. I took down the Krogunk. Dragon Claw against the Golbat. Another Crunch against the Golbat as well. And then a Murkrow. I'll just go for Crunch. Or Dragon Claw and Swift, I guess. There we go. I will have two more to fight up this way. I will, after that we're gonna fight Mars directly. I'll knock your Pokemon into orbit. If this mission is successful, we will get a nice bonus. Alright, Dig against the Stunky and Whirlpool against the Houndour. Ah, missed. Interesting. Well, since Riptide is faster, I'll just go for Surf here since Shredder's on the ground. I don't know, took the Sunky down itself. There we go. Let's see what the final two Pokemon are. A Houndour and a Glammeow. Alright, time to dig against the Glammeow, and I guess I'll go for Swift against both. This is annoying. Thankfully I missed, so we'll go for a Whirlpool against the Houndour. Alright. Concerning. Oh, no, really, I guess. Come on, Vortex, let's see how much you do. Alright, just go for Dragon Claw. Alright, down the Houndour goes. And now I can help Dawn. That face, it brings back bad memories. Talking about doing the works. Got a whole lot of trouble for that incident. What's with that look on your face? You do remember me, don't you? Fine, whatever, I'll tell you again who I am. I'm Mars, one of Team Galactic's commanders. So what is it? Are you some lovey-dovey couple to the rescue? No chance, not even a teeny one. You're all going down. Let's just go for a few Dragon Claws here. Alright. Alright, we'll swap over into Flash for this. Thunderfang. Come on. There we go. Swap over to Inferno. Flame Wheel. And I'll go for Ember now. And finally Perugly. We'll have Inferno take care of this. Go for Rock Smash. Of course does Fake Out. And one Rock Smash is all it took. There we go. Again and again. I lost again, so first the win works, and now, like Vela that I owe you for, they should be having your Team Galactic Commander. Calm down, Mars. I've done my part in all of this. My mission was to teleport the Lake's Pokemon to our HQ. That's right, I've accomplished my mission without a problem. Team, we're pulling out. The boss is waiting at the HQ. The Pokemon of the three lakes are connected somehow, thanks to Saturn's grandstanding, like Vala. Cavern appeared here. It was the cavern where the Pokemon Mesprit slept. Mesprit appeared to probably to go help its friends. That worked out well for us. It was super easy to catch. So now I've got all of them. Got them all. Mesprit, the bean of emotion. Azelf, the bean of willpower. Uxie, the bean of intelligence. Now that we have them all, you can look forward to what plans Team Galactic has for them. I see, this also occurred at Lake Vala. Another legendary Pokemon was taken away by Team Galactic. Both of you went up against full-fledged criminals. The fact that you're unharmed is reason enough to celebrate. What about Barry? What's happening at Lake Acuity? Is Barry safe? Alright, well, I guess we'll have to start making our way up there. And we'll let's head to Eterna City first to heal up and such. Alright, time to continue on. Head over this way, past the statue, down here. You know, it's about this guy. See a Mount Coronet towers above us. I want to be big like that one day. Dragon Claw. And an Onyx Full. Send a Riptide for that. Go for Whirlpool. It missed, unfortunately. Go for another Whirlpool. There we go. And we'll continue on. I'll have to break this. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to teach another Pokemon Strength. Okay, I have that already here, so as for I'll teach it to Shredder for now, or get rid of Slash, but yeah, in the future I'll remove it. Shredder learns Strength. Yep. A nice pass. We'll run from that. I think I've already. I'll battle this training and I'll head back to the sign to see if we've been in a similar area before. Yeah, just go for Dragon Claw. I mean, I took it down in one hit. Another should do it. Let's see, well, I think at this point a fair few of the episodes throughout the Living Next to Moss are going to be focused on story, while others are going to be focused more so on catching Pokemon. At this point I might save most of the Pokemon catching for closer toward the end of the series, so we shouldn't be that far off now. I defeated Ninja Boy Nick. Hold on. Alright, so we have to head back into the cave and head up. My defense, last time I probably went through Sinnoh would have been BDSP, and that was around when the game's first released. Whatever did, we'll just run from this one. Okay, we'll just run away from that last encounter there. Continue on. I don't think this is the exit. Nope. Oh, hold on, what was that on this one today? I did never melt ice. Well, I'm guessing that's probably where Regice spawns then. Alright. So in the snow here, I think we're meant to go down here. Hopefully we'll find any Pokemon to catch in the grass here. Right, there we go, a Snova. And it was initially just playing in the team. Snova was a Pokemon that or Abomasnow was a Pokemon I was somewhat considering, but its typing is quite weak of grass and ice, and I didn't really know if it'd fully be worth it. as well as also somewhat considering having either of the Sinnoh evolutions, so either Leafeon or Glaceon. But I decided I'd go Resraid for the grass type, and I decided I'd have Garchomp instead of Glaceon. But if, while their types don't overlap at all, both of them would have the main benefit of being a counter somewhat to Cynthia Garchomp later on. I thought a Garchomp might be more useful overall, so I went with Garchomp. This Nova's been quite annoying. That's the old thing I said earlier of having the next episode be the Great Marsh episode. Probably have to push that until later on. Come on, Riptide. Swift. Let's see if that was enough to weaken it enough. Try again. Almost at it. Go for Swift again. I want to break through the confusion. There we go. For a Pokeball. For putting a Pokeball. Alright, that's it. I'm just gonna run and make it to the next town. Of course, I have to find another trainer. Flame wheel, just finish it off instantly, please. Yeah. That's it, we'll continue on. I'll end this episode off here, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.